A lawsuit was filed by the Freedom of Conscience Defense Fund headed by Chuck Lamandry. San Diego Unified then ended their partnership with CAIR. The judge ordered the two parties to reach a settlement and then dismissed the case in March, over a month ago. The school board is legally bound by the settlement, which prohibits them from promoting any religion and requires all religions to be treated fairly. For more info and to donate to Lamandry's fund, go to this link on the screen or in the video description. Excuse my voice, I'm getting over a bad case of laryngitis. Following are some highlights of what happened in this case. Hanif Mohibi is the local head of CAIR. He was prematurely overjoyed when the board approved the program to promote Islam in the schools. He saw it as a model for the rest of the country to follow. So stopping at San Diego probably prevented it from spreading to other parts of the country.
And finally, I truly believe that if we do this right, San Diego Unified School District would be the leading school district in the nation to come up with a robust and beautiful anti-bullying and anti-Islamophobia program.
Kevin Beiser was the ringleader of the effort to promote Islam under the guise of anti-bullying. However, they didn't show significant evidence that Muslim students were being bullied more than any others. Ironically, Beiser has been accused recently in a lawsuit of himself illegally bullying four men to have group sex with him.
There's been a lot of misunderstanding with regard to what we're doing to keep our Muslim students safe. We don't think this school board... Exactly. Exactly.
I'm sorry, we will not allow that.
We will not allow in San Diego public schools for Muslim children to be spit on, beat up, verbally harassed, or have their hijabs constantly pulled on in class.
Many citizens went to the school board and spoke out against promotion of Islam in the schools. The opposition was organized by Mary Baker and Citizens for Quality Education, who I believe also asked Chuck Lamandry to get involved.
I also know, and I want to tell you, that the Council on American Islamic Relations has been identified by the Federal Bureau of Investigation as a criminal enterprise. Do you understand that you have partnership with a criminal enterprise with evil? Shame on you.
Before the lawsuit started, in their own documents, the board stated that their intention was to advocate for Muslim culture, accommodate Islamic religion in the schools, and promote Muslim culture in America. CAIR distributes an educator's guide which provides a very long list of Muslim practices that they want accommodated, including curriculum changes to be more favorable to Islam, accommodation of religious holidays, exemption of Muslim students from pledging allegiance to America, prayer rooms, facilities for foot washing before prayer, private showers for Muslims after PE, providing a halal diet, no pork of course, and a certain separation of male and female students. Richard Barrera was Beiser's main cohort in this effort. He really didn't like description of it as promoting Islam and implementing Sharia. Progressives always try to control the vocabulary and the narrative. They wanted to make it about Islamophobia. However, Sharia governs all aspects of Muslims' lives and requires deference by non-Muslims. It's not necessary to have an Islamic court to implement basic Sharia. Promoting Islam and requiring others to accommodate and defer to Muslims are a couple of basic tenets of Sharia, so we just called it what it is.
Old. Our partnership with community organizations, including the Council of American Islamic Relations, has existed for many years, as it has with many other committed community organizations that are concerned about the well-being of our young people. What it wasn't was the way that some people were choosing to portray it. This was not about promoting a religion, never was. This was certainly not about promoting Sharia law, as we heard some people choose to mischaracterize our approach. And in fact, the more that we heard that kind of characterization of a program that was consistent with providing support and teaching tolerance to all students from all backgrounds and all experiences being mischaracterized in that way, simply, as these comments would suggest, simply clarified the experience that our Muslim students are going through every day.
Local media covered the issue. National media coverage was mainly by Graham Ledger and One America News. However, the news also went viral on the internet. Millions of people heard about it one way or another. In summary, this was one case where things went right and there was a good result. It's an example of how things ought to work. We had engaged citizens, a great attorney stepped up, and good media internet coverage.